Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Rainams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia hapa Shenster the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, but don't fake it. Hey, da kumenya mawazo mako. Nani anedera shire. Oh, utani wako.
Vichekesho. Mkisongaza. Mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
Get informed on what is happening in our political scenes and people who are making headlines in different parts of the country and the world right here at TAS TV. Join me, LAVIN NYAGOWA, as I bring to you weekly news highlights that are factual every Friday at 4 o'clock. See you then. Good afternoon, good people. How are you doing? It's another beautiful Tuesday that you get to meet here again. As always, my name is LAVIN NYAGOWA and we're here to serve you tea and keep you updated on what's been happening in the entertainment scenes in Kenya.
And my name is S. Gathoni, aka S the Queen.
Okay, so this week imekuwaje? How have you been? How's
this week I've been like? It's cool. We have welcomed December. We have been waiting for this month, like yani watu wamengoja tu hii mwaka iishe because vitu zimekuwa tu. Yeah, and the weekend was also nice. The weather is cool. There's some part where it's raining.
A bit of the weather yenye imekuwa a little warm compared to vile kumekuwa kukinyesha all through,
and also hot.
So yes guys, kama tunavyosema kila siku, remember this episode is courtesy of the Smart Shopper, and on this amazing episode we focus on these beautiful necklaces. We have 2-piece, we have 3-piece. They are only left in one color. Remember the price ranges from 700 all the way to 1500 depending on that which you will want. So remember to call the number 0798154042 to make your order, and in case you are in Thika Town, you're welcome to Nema Plaza, second floor at Tante Africa Studio. So without so much talking, allow us to get straight into the first segment of the day, and that is Top Trends. Yes, so before we get into the stories, there's the bit so many things have been happening. So,
Yeah, yes.
And of course, maybe the first one that we'd highlight is Nyako. If you know TikTok, you know Nyako. Nyako and Akodhe wamekuwa kila mahali. So this time the focus is on Nyako, and Nyako is requesting for financial help because her PayPal account apparently has been frozen.
Yeah, he was live.
She was live.
Yeah, she was live yesterday on TikTok, and she told the fans that she's going through, I guess, the thing with the financiality is something kitu kama hiyo. But wanakwanga na beef na
but still looking at her and the way she talks and the way she puts
you can't imagine
her coming down to seek for financial help, and especially with all the mjaluo guys, let me tell you, we have no shame.
But that woman is so real, like atufichangi, anatuambianga there's kuna mashida mingi majuu hivyo ndo anaambianga mafans.
But she's always the rich one on social media, very rich.
Yeah, but at least anasaidianga watu.
Hatumiangi techno na anatumia gadgets.
Hiyo ni kutu ni venye ana create pia brand yake.
Okay.
Tunaona venye pia watu wametumia those sounds zenye anatumianga, anajuanga kitu anafanya. Na ni venye saizi account yake iko frozen.
And the fact
hata maybe ni cloud tunacheza na content creators.
Leave alone even the cloud side of it. PayPal has this tendency, wanafunganga accounts mingi sana, and especially when you have so much money, unashtukianga tu your account has been frozen, mara it's permanently blocked. So again, I think it's on people to just look out. Probably you could consider other options compared to now your moja peke yake. So anything else that has happened?
Yes, there's this one of the guy in Wakadinali amesema like he's going to take a break because he's undergoing medical issues. Yeah, amesema atarudi by January.
Damn. It's December and everybody's
it might not even be maybe medical issues. Maybe he's going through something like depression. You never know.
Lakini the fact that amesema it's medical, let's just leave it at that and tumpatie that benefit of doubt.
I hope wasi break.
Again, what I always say is ikifika point and you feel like your body is not doing what it's supposed to do, then I think it's best just rest. Yeah, take that break before mwili yako ikuchukulie your break, because ikikuchukulia it's going to be bad. All right, so on to the first story of the day. Kenyans have been winning pale nje, and we go straight to Nigeria, where we have Claudia Naisabwa won the Outstanding TV Personality at the African Women Awards in Nigeria. Claudia is just 21 years old. She was nominated with a list of like 6 people from different African countries, and she emerged the winner. Let me tell you something, if you put effort to what you do, definitely you're going to see results. What do you think
that
about
was so
that?
Incredible of her.
And I think it's really good because her hard work is showing pale nje. She has like a lot.
Amejituma.
I saw recently
she's going far. She's really going far.
She's building something on BBC, which is also such a good move. So
right now she's doing shows.
Several. She's been hosting Straight Up for the longest time. So I think with all that, ukifanya kazi mzuri, kazi yako itaonekana pale nje. So don't give up. Remember to put effort. Remember to work hard all day, every day. Alafu weka Mungu mbele.
Ama anatry kutuambia like papers are not necessarily, because I'm sure Claudia will be atakuwa anasoma news like lazima atafika hapo na si stories sijui umesoma ama nini, skills zake.
What I like to say is, in as much as we have skills, let us not underestimate the power of having the papers. The papers are equally as important as just having the skills. And when you have the skills, papers are an added advantage to you. So watu wasidharau masomo, just put papers, make sure umesoma tu, and especially if you have the chance to, don't let that opportunity go. Make sure that ukikaa chini, soma, at least soma kauko na hiyo opportunity. There are people who don't have that opportunity. And again, not everybody is going to succeed through just skills peke yake. Kuna mtu skills zitamtoa nje, kuna mtu makaratasi ndo zitamtoa nje. Again, understand yourself. Jua what works for you and what does not work for you. But at the end of the day, don't underestimate the power of kusoma. Education is equally as important. No matter how hard it is.
It's the key. Education is the key.
Is it really the key to success? No, I feel like
there's a quote that says like that.
There's a quote, and so many schools have it as their motto. Education is the key to success.
Yes.
But then I don't think it's the key to success to everyone. There are specific people when it has been the key to their success, but there are specifics when you peer one would say otherwise about that again. Yeah. Okay, so what's our next story?
Wajuza celebrates their 6th anniversary.
Yeah.
Wow. Just the other day Akina Bahati celebrated their 7th.
Yeah. So
I thought like Akina Wajuza ndo wamekaa kwa marriage sana.
Nah, ni vile they're loud about their marriage, and their hashtag is always hashtag marriage work. So I think the fact that, and then walianza kama married couples, and especially into the senior content creation, that is how they came. So ukiangalia how many years ago, several years nyuma enyewe wametoka mbali. Ndoa ni kitu mzuri.
Mungu anatoa watu mbali.
Ni kitu mzuri na mapenzi ni vizuri.
Plus putting God first.
So much of forgiveness, because I think after the scandal yenye Kabia alikuwa nayo,
I remember
that was like
scandal.
The biggest test kwa marriage yao.
Yeah.
Imagine kukua in the public eye, and then something of that sort comes out. So it's on you and requires so much patience and forgiveness and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So
Yeah.
Anyways, we wish them a happy.
Oh, plus they haven't they have not yet revealed their daughter.
Yeah, their daughters.
Why?
Yani content
fans.
Content creation.
Fans ukijua venye wanaongea kuhusu mtu.
I know.
I
feel like content creation is just when you choose to make everything content in your life, then kila kitu itakuwa tu, hata mtoto atakuwa content. Sasa mtoto sini content, but it's not just like them. We have celebrities we've never seen their babies like Avril. Avril hatujaona mtoto, na mtoto saizi ni mkubwa. Again, I also feel like it's important for parents not to just bring their kids to the general public, because mtoto akikuwa mkubwa, do you know he or she has the right to sue you. She didn't want to be in the public eye, but you as a parent ukamweka pale, so akona kila right ya kukusu.
Nowadays you get a baby and you even create an Instagram account for that baby.
Yeah, so again ni decision ya wazazi. Lakini just make sure that whatever you are doing, it is in the best interest of the baby. Yeah.
It's not going to affect the baby later.
Yeah. Okay. So away from that, we have a content creator, commentator, and the girlfriend Maureen Gigi announced that they are having their first child together.
That's too fast.
It's not too fast. I feel like ni season 2 yao.
They just walianza kudate tu last year. Wameanza tu kudate last year. Lakini kama mko na pesa, mko na anyway.
Do you feel like money
I feel
is
happy
the
for
answer
them.
to everything?
Aki,
what would you say?
I will say that kama saizi I'm very sure hawangekuwa prepared kupata mtoto kama wanajua wajafanya any investment.
So ukiangalia wale wenye hawana,
it depends. Like wewe I'm sure unaweza taka kupata mtoto sasa, uko na pesa, you have you can give your baby everything. Saizi commentator has a car, ukiangalia they have furnished their house, like they can take care of that kid.
Do those really measure wealth and money?
Kuna mimi naweza sema yes, mwingine aseme no.
Anyway, let us know what your thoughts are pale kwa comment section. And we really wish them a happy pregnancy and God's grace, God's guidance throughout pregnancy yao.
Yeah, and they have, did you watch their video?
No, I haven't.
Their video, like video you can go guys and watch that video. Sikia na market. Maureen Gigi's video.
Okay.
Expecting their child together. Yeah, you'll just see their journey.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. The Kenyan singer Simbali Wanyonyi wins 19th series of Swedish Idol.
I feel like Kenyans wanajituma sana pale nje. The other day we also had a Kenyan appearing kwa, was it British Got Talent ama American Got Talent? But it's really nice. We had the other time pia one of the halves were the band Baker pia was also winning in a totally different country on such a huge platform. So it's really nice to see Kenyans making effort throughout a period yenye wamekuwa ama in whatever areas ama careers they are focusing on, wanna make such good progress.
And I also feel like talent can take you far.
Yeah, talent is equally a career, just like daktari ama engineer ama nini. So depending on uko wapi, where are you as a person, and there's also the aspect ya yes tutafanya talent. Kuna content creators who are billionaires from just showing their lifestyle. There are doctors who are billionaires. There are artists watu wa kuimba who are billionaires. So it depends with you and the effort that you put kwa career yako. Sindio?
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, that's all we had for you on today's top trends. I hope you've had fun. Now in case we have forgotten anything, please let us know pale kwa comment section, because that is where each and every one of us comes to shine. Kwa hivyo tutakuwa tunasoma comments in a few. Just make sure that you comment something hapo chini, and it's that time that we jump straight to the next segment of the day, and that is movies. Well, and as always, this is the segment where we recommend new movies and give reviews of movies za kitambo that probably you haven't watched and unataka kuwatch ama unataka kurudia. We recommend some really good movies. So today's theme is Mixed Christmas. The first movie of the day is The Jester. It has horror, mystery, and thriller. So it's about a male violent being known as the Jester, who goes around terrorizing inhabitants of a very small town on Halloween night, and including two estranged sisters who have to like join hands and come together to make sure that they find a way to defeat this evil entity. Now the Jester mwenye anashinda akiwasumbua. So it is a good movie, and especially during the Christmas season, watu wako home, everybody is at home, everybody wants something to keep them busy, then definitely you could have you and your friends and family.
Watu wanapenda Halloween.
Yeah. The Halloween type of, you know.
Yes. The other one is It's a Wonderful Knife. That's the title. It's comedy, horror, and mystery. So after saving her town from a psychotic killer, Winnie Carruthers' life is less than wonderful. When she wishes she'd never been born, she finds herself in a nightmare parallel universe without her. Things could be much worse.
Okay. So meaning hiyo pia iko na some bit of to fights
and a regret,
to horror, regrets and all that. So again, if you're a fan. The third movie of the day is Candy Cane Lane. This is comedy and has comedy and fantasy in it. So there's a man who is really determined to win the neighborhood's annual Christmas decorating contest. So he makes a pact without an elf to help him win, and the elf casts a spell that brings the 12 days of Christmas to life, which brings unexpected chaos in town. So this is where unafikiria kitu ita turn out vizuri, but at the end of the day turns out to be the total opposite of what you expected. So this is another Christmas movie. If you're a fan, guys, you definitely have your family sit down and watch this with
the fact that it's a Christmas movie and it's full of comedy
and fantasy.
Yeah. Lazima ikuwe interesting. We now go to the old school movie review. It's Die Hard 1998. It's action and thriller. A New York City police officer tries to save his estranged wife and several others taken hostage by terrorists during a Christmas party at the Nakatomi Plaza in Los Angeles.
But then anyway, again depends with where you went to nursery school.
Los Angeles.
Yes, so
it's more of action.
And thriller. So
and the thriller.
Yeah.
And I need Die Hard. After by the name too.
Just by the name you definitely get interested.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, we had on a very short commercial break, but before we do that, guys, remember to follow us across our social media platforms at TAS TV on Facebook, TAS TV Official on YouTube, TAS TV _KE on TikTok and Instagram, TAS TV _official on Twitter. Guys, remember to go there because we have amazing content all across our platforms. So kama hautuoni, sijui unaona nani. But thanks so much. We are at 1.83 subscribers on YouTube. Please, before the year ends, please get us to 2,000 subscribers. And with that, see you in a bit.
Katika kipindi tunakuletea wasanii.
What's up my guys, I go by the name Reynams.
Eti nikipita kwa macho unanipimia na kama sina pesa unguwezi nipimia hapa Shensta the Poet manze.
Ngoma moto moto.
If you wanna show some love, but don't fake it too. Enda kumenya mawazo mako, nani anedera shire, warutani waku.
Vichekesho mkisongaza, mahojiano moto moto, stori za wasanii pamoja na talanta za wasanii.
Fiki wa kasi gani kama wapatikani wakati wa shida.
Na pia kwenye kipindi utabambika, utajijenga, utaelimika, utakuza talanta yako.
My name is Rebecca Mutie, I'm a model and I'm Afri Kenya. I'm a student. Napenda kusikiza kipindi cha Bonga na Katoni kila Jumatatu kuanzia saa 9 mpaka saa 10.
Kumbuka ni kwenye Bonga na Katoni ndani ya TAS TV kuanzia saa 9 hadi saa 10 kila siku ya Jumatatu.
This is Bonga na Katoni in TAS TV. Karibuni.
What's your name?
My name is Kevin Kakum.
Kitui Francis.
From which school?
Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
Kenya Institute of Mass Communication.
What did you learn while at TAS TV?
Improvement of my skills in graphics, such as motion graphics, video editing, photography, also communication skills.
Camera operations, video editing, and improved my skills in graphic design.
Would you recommend anyone?
Yes, nilikuwa hapa TAS, skills zangu zili improve on communication with fellow co-workers and teamwork when doing certain projects.
Yes, new skills in photography. Communication, I have built more in communications through interaction with other colleagues or people outside there.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your attachment at TAS TV?
7.
8.
Generally, what will you say about TAS TV?
Wow, it's amazing being here.
I think it's the best place to be. Yeah.
So welcome back to your favorite show and thank you for staying with us. We now go to the last segment, which is Q&As.
The second last.
Oh, it's the second last.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry guys. Sorry guys. Nawapeleka haraka. So let's go to the second last segment, which is books and authors. And today we are going to talk about Woman Evolve by Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Yeah.
If you know her, she's a speaker, she's a preacher, and I think she has a church.
alipatiwa church.
Alipatiwa
Ile inaitangwa aje? Ile kuanointiwa na mwenye kanisa.
She
Leo kitu inaitwa kwa comment section.
Please comment mtuambie. It's about acha niwaambie about this book. So Woman Evolved by Sarah Jakes. He tells us, or the summary of it, it's about Sarah helps you understand that your purpose in life and does not change, it evolves. So your life does not change.
It does not change. And I feel like being that the story is derived from the story of Eve in the Bible, and again also from her own story, anajiangalia kama alikuwa anajiangalia from that aspect where everybody think you're the sinner, instead of kukuangalia differently, not realizing her dad didn't look at her the same way alikuwa anajiangalia. At the end of the day, you get to realize that sisi wote we fumble at one particular point, we mess up, but how then do we move from that step to another step just to make sure that tumejiondoa hiyo position yenye tuko. So from here story ya Eve and the way people look at themselves as, you know, because of Eve, that is why all this is happening. Instead, Sarah Jakes anasema that you should make sure that not you should make sure, or rather tunafaa kuhurumia Eve instead. Remember, after all this happening, God still gave the woman a chance to give birth to a good thing, because the woman is the one who gave birth to Jesus Christ, and Jesus is good to all of us. So looking at here that whole analogy, and again the way women tunajiangalianga as powerless beings, tunajiangalianga sometimes as people who should just be supported. Like hatuwezi fanya certain things without the help of people. That is not how it's supposed to be. I feel like we should handle ourselves in a way according to the book. We are as strong as any other person. So it begins with how you get to understand yourself, just to make sure that the next person is looking at you the same way you're looking at yourself. Usiwahi jidegrade ati kwa sababu ulifanya kitu fulani. Kila mtu huanguka, and we all have our ways of just making sure that we stand up.
So breaking up also with your fears as a woman, and knowing your value, knowing your stability in life, and we also have power. I believe like God ametupe your power pia sisi ya ku command vitu zingine, cause but kitambo ndo kulikuwa hivyo. At least saizi women
vitu just venye kitabu tu ina evolve, vitu zinaenda ziki evolve and women are no longer looked at as people wenye wanafaa tuko kwa jikoni. Right now we have top world leaders.
We are not just submissive.
We are not just submissive. However Biblia inasemanga a woman is supposed to submit. Yes, submit, but ukinipata pale nje, you don't expect me to submit at it because you're a man. Yes, you're a man, but you're not my man. Ama you're not my husband at that particular point. Hapa tuko nje na tuko kazi.
And shout out to all single moms out there.
Really doing a good job. Exactly. So yes, guys, that's all about the book of the day, Woman Evolved by Sarah Jakes Roberts. You can also listen to the same. Ameifanya ka preaching pia. So go and listen to her. She's such a good motivator. And with that, leo na feel kama nimesema with that mara mingi.
With that hapana. Si feel.
Let's jump into the last segment of the day, where we say we aim to educate and be educated. It's time for Q&As. Well, leo maswali si mingi, so could be tricky, guys. But remember that we are learning. This is the segment where I always say, aim to take something home. Make sure that throughout the show, we've learned different things. But hii part ya games, I feel in a favor kila mtu. All the way from young kids up to the adults. The adults, kwa sababu we learn something each and every day. Na director usema, don't overthink is the secret. Like
I'm sure kuna watu wanangojanga tu hii part.
Wanangojanga tu hii part peke yake, guys. So allow me start. The first question is, what can be cracked, made, told, and played?
What can be
cracked, made, told, and played?
Cracked, made, told, and played. And
played. What
A doll.
No. Uko na jokes wewe.
Kuna answers mingi hapo. Inaanza na letter?
Hapana, nikikwambia letter utajua automatic.
Sasa kwani guys, si tulisema tunaweza pewa leakage?
No. Hii nikikupatia leakage utajua. Leakage ni crack.
Like leakage ni a stone.
Watu wanaicracking a lot of times.
A stone?
No.
Sinaambia inaanza na letter.
Squavi.
Nakwambia wadau.
Kimeumana, the answer is jokes. I thought vile nimekwambia uko na jokes, you'd get it.
Wow, by the way. Lakini sasa, anyway.
It's on you now.
Utaki nikupe leakage, sikupe leakage. Omba Mungu ikuwe rahisi. What are you capable of catching but not throwing? Jeez.
Capable of catching but
and not throwing.
Feelings.
No.
What are you capable of catching
and not throwing?
Shade.
But not throwing. What are you capable of catching but not throwing?
Catching.
Yeah, catching.
What? Imagine kwa akili yangu kulikuwa tuna feelings.
Hata mimi ningesema feelings.
What's the answer?
Cold.
Anyway, the secret is do not overthink.
Kwanza by this you overthink leo. Sasa kama hiyo nimesema stone, nikasema dolly.
What is black when bought, red when used, and grey when discarded?
Ati, pardon?
What is black when bought, red when used, and grey when discarded?
Charcoal.
Yes.
Yeah! Hiyo ni rahisi. But the secret is don't overthink.
Says somebody who's overthinking.
Lakini hiyo ni rahisi. But si grey, inakuanga white.
Ni grey.
Ikiisha.
Ni grey, ma'am.
So, what increases but cannot decrease?
Ati?
What increases but cannot decrease?
What increases but cannot decrease?
Yes.
Inaongezeka lakini haiwezi pungua. What?
Yes.
Link. Inaanza na letter.
Alingisha box ni mpe leakage. Tunabakisha ngapi kwanza?
Tunabakisha round moja.
Mbona ziko equal?
Ziko equal.
Oh, after mimi it's you.
Yeah, ziko equal. Kai, leakage.
Hint. Sinikupe tu answer tu.
Niambie tu hint.
Sasa hint nikwambie aje?
Guys,
nikwambie aje hint?
Inaanza na letter.
Okay.
Ati inaongezeka na iwezi punguka na inaanza air. Akisijui.
Age. What? Najua nimejua hata nikikwambia hiyo letter.
Sitajua.
Nimejua utafikiria. Kwanza sasa ndio itakufanya
overthink. Guys.
Ni age ndio ina increase na iwezi decrease.
What happens if you throw a red t-shirt into a black sea? Iswali imerudiliwa.
Na ni mimi tu inanipatanga. Guys,
what happens if you throw a red t-shirt into a black sea?
Eja director amenipangia.
Anakungojea tu umeinje. What happens? Ni rahisi.
Najua ni rahisi lakini mbona sikumbuki.
Ni rahisi. In the meantime, acha niangalie comments. Ukiendelea kufikiria, please think.
A red
what happens
Nilikuwa karibu nikwambie leta nisome.
Siwezi kupatia usome kwa sababu
when I throw a red t-shirt to a black sea.
Nikikupatia usome utajua.
Niambie tu answer.
It gets wet.
Unajua inani confusing kwa nini? Sasa red t-shirt alafu kwa black sea, so I'm like does it go will it change the color, will the sea change, will the t-shirt change?
So ni red sea na kwanga color.
Sasa lakini si wangesema tu what happens to a t-shirt when you throw a t-shirt in a black sea.
Hapana, ukiambiwa t-shirt,
only a t-shirt.
Ukiambiwa t-shirt utajua. Sasa lazima ikuwe red. Kwani red
sea kuna kwanga na black sea?
Ujuange?
Guys, do we have a black sea? Hata angesema red sea.
Sasa hiyo si ndio hivi.
Sasa red sea ningejua maybe ni wet. Tingeko black sea na overthink. What can you never see but it's constantly right in front of you?
Air.
No. Wow. Space. What can you never see but is constantly right in front of you?
Hata saa hii iko mbele yangu.
Imagine. I love the way you are. Ukijua answer utacheka.
What's the answer?
The future. It's right in front of you.
My future. Hello, future. Anyway, guys,
that's funny.
That's so much fun. Allow me to just read the comments. We have Slink says tuned in. Virginia says watching from Kiambu.
Wow.
Pat Wambui watching. Thank you so much. Katoni, the presenter, tuned. Thank you so much. We have Lapioche says watching from Mombasa. Thank you.
Hey, tuko French.
Yeah. Kim Junior says tuned from Kajiado. Thank you so much to everyone who's commented and to everyone who always makes sure that hapo kwa comment section wamesema kakitu tu. We appreciate your support and we appreciate your love so much, and thank you for always coming back to watch us over and over and over again. And while you do that, remember to follow us on all the social media platforms at TASTV_official on Twitter, TASTV_KE on Instagram and TikTok, TASTV on Facebook, TASTV official on YouTube, and www.tastv.co.ke on our website. Show
imekuwa poa guys. Msisahau kusubscribe. Tunataka tufike 2000 na tupite na tufike 10k.
Yes.
We are getting bigger and bigger and bigger in 2024 guys.
Yeah.
Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to share our links. Mnatushare.
Yeah.
Sawa.
Tell a friend.
Sharing is caring.
Tell a friend. And we love you so much. My name is LAVIN NYAGOWA.
And I'm S. Gadhoni aka S the Queen.
And until next week.
Bye.
Get informed on what is happening in our political scenes and people who are making headlines in different parts of the country and the world right here at TAS TV. Join me, LAVIN NYAGOWA, as I bring to you weekly news highlights that are factual every Friday at 4 o'clock. See you then.